Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Bearded Broski Show. We're your hosts. I'm Mike. And this is Chris. Today for you, we're going to be reviewing the new Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Homecoming. I really liked it. I think Tom Holland is probably our most realistic Peter Parker we've had to date. I really liked him in this movie. I didn't feel that he got overshadowed by Tony Stark or any of the other characters in the movie. I thought he held his own. I thought the comedy was great. All in all, I'm a really big fan of this one.
I just thought it was like he was believable, because you
Yeah,
had Tobey Maguire, who's like 40 odd years old now, and when he was Spider-Man, he was like probably 32,
yeah,
and he's playing a high school kid, and then even the Flash guy that was supposed to be like the bully, that guy's like a full-grown man. Like this show is actually like, oh my God, they actually use teenagers. Like
yeah,
they use like 16, 17-year-old kids, and he looks the part, and he even acts like a little kid. Like he
yeah.
acts like a teenager, like an unsure teenager.
As
And
he finds out more about his suit, he's getting more and more excited. Like, oh, the suit can do that? That's awesome!
I got a really good Deadpool feeling with the kid actually, because there's like that scene where he's like, well, he gets locked in a warehouse because he bungles up something, and he's just like, and Tony's implemented. He's got like a chick in his suit, kind of like Tony had Jarvis kind of thing, and she's
Yeah,
like talking to him and being his best friend. He's just kind of like chilling out, figuring out shooting webs and playing around with his suit. Like it's kind of funny. Like it's about a 5 minute scene, but I mean I
yeah,
wasn't bored through it. Like I thought it was really well done. They balanced the comedy with the action really well. I think he
yeah,
did a good job, like you said. And
hmm
what we were talking about, I was talking about how I really enjoyed Michael Keaton as the bad guy.
yeah,
He's not your atypical like villain. It's really he was became the Vulture. I think that's who he's playing,
yeah,
right? Vulture. He became it out of necessity. He had to. He's a contractor, and then he's doing the alien cleanup, I guess, after the first Avengers movie. This kind of takes place between then and there.
yeah. Well, it starts off, it's right after that attack happened, and
Yeah,
his cleanup crew, his construction company, whatever, they're the ones gonna clean it up, and then the government shows up and says,
rips their contract away from
yeah,
them.
says nope, sorry, we're heading up all alien, cleanups right now, so you guys will have to clear out of here. And it's basically then because of that they take a few things, like a few
Yeah, they steal
alien
the alien
things.
technology and they
Yeah,
kind of create a black market weapons
yeah,
cartel, I guess you could say. They make it all these crazy guns and
yeah.
fist weapons out of all the
When he
alien
makes his
technology.
big vulture suit
Yeah, the
out of
suit.
it.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean, it was kind of cool, but he's just really became a villain because he's just trying to support his family. So
yeah.
you couldn't really hate the guy, I think, which was kind of interesting. Usually, like you got the villain, you're like just kill him, but this guy, I was like, yeah, if he wins, it'll be all right.
Yeah, he said basically like, I put my whole life savings kind of into this. I bought the trucks. I
Yeah,
hired all these men. So it's not like he can just then go and do another job. He's put everything into this, and that's why his motivation
yeah,
comes to now he is making all these weapons and selling it on the black market to some less than reputable people. But
yeah. But
business is
he
business.
was just the average, blue collar guy, and then
Yeah,
he's kind of a product of corporate corruption, kind of we could say.
yeah,
I think for me, this Spider-Man probably ranks probably my favorite, maybe a close second. The only other one that comes close to it is probably the second Tobey Maguire one, which has Doc Ock in it. For me, I thought like that one was just great for the action. I really liked the guy who played Doc Ock.
yeah.
I thought it was a great villain. Green Goblin just didn't do it for me in the first one, and the third one was complete. We won't talk about the third one, but yeah. So I mean, all in all, I think it's probably one of the best Spider-Man movies we've had to date.
Yeah, not only that, but I mean, it ranks up there, I think, with some of the best ones that Marvel's put out.
Hmm.
Just in general, I think for me, it ranks, way at the top of the list. It's not the best one I've seen, but it is
No,
one of my favorite ones. And yeah, I think for me, basically, it's back and forth between Spider-Man 2 and this one.
yeah. But
Uh,
all in all, Marvel's putting out solid movies time to
yeah.
time again. We haven't really got a bad Marvel movie. Like
Well, I
honestly,
mean, you never know with Sony also kind
oh
of
yeah,
helping, be a part of this project. They didn't want to fully give away all of the rights to Marvel. They wanted to keep some of it. They want to get that money.
hmm.
So they obviously had a part in this. So you kind of worry a little bit, but Marvel wasn't going to let this one fail. They want the character to succeed. They want him to be a part of the Infinity Wars.
Yeah, especially with the crossover. He's a
Yeah,
good addition to the team, and I think when they
yeah,
blend the Guardians of the Galaxy in for the Infinity Wars, he'll
yeah,
just he'll flow very, very good with the comedy, right? You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a great scene. I don't want to spoil anything. We haven't really spoiled too much yet. But there's a great scene that harkens back to Captain America: Civil War. Once you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Just it was so funny.
Mm.
It fit in perfectly with this young kid getting to fight in his first battle and Captain America and all that. Anyway, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to ruin it.
Just a kid's perspective of being like, I'm on a superhero team, you know, and how jittery he would be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That felt like really real, and that's what I really appreciated about this movie.
So the Broskies recommend this movie. Check it out in the theater. It's definitely a watch. You don't want to wait for video for this one.
Yeah.
And that would probably sum up our review of Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, guys. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.